But last but not least, before we get on to the big stuff, is Persona 3 Reload. I finally beat it,
Mm.
as I said earlier, after 96 hours and 7 minutes. Um, over the course of a year, by the way, because this game came out last February, and it's February 1st as we're speaking today, and I beat it on the 31st.
Yep.
No, it's February 2nd, right?
February 2nd,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
February 2nd, and I beat it on the 31st. I didn't beat it the 31st. I beat it on the 1st. I did the 31st day mission on the 31st. And then I did
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the stuff that takes place in March, the day after. Um,
Oh, you played the answer too?
no, no. Like the end of the game that takes place in March.
Oh, got you. I was like, that's crazy.
I was gonna play the answer, then I looked up reviews and they said that it wasn't that good, so I've decided not
Don't
to.
bother.
Yeah, I've decided not to because I was like that would just be a waste of time. And yeah, so in the process of this long journey, I've developed a deeper understanding and appreciation for the mechanics that I'll carry over into Persona 5 Royal, which I'm excited to start. But I want to finish Indiana Jones first because otherwise I'll completely abandon it and just play Persona 5. Um,
Real.
and so I want to go over what it is that I learned and how I'll transfer those skills over to Persona 5. So first and foremost,
Mm.
I now understand what all the stats mean and how to boost them.
Right.
In RPGs, there are always so many stats and numbers that it can get confusing, and I tended to ignore them back when I first played this game, or back when I played Persona 5. But now I understand how the five stats that every Persona has works and how to increase them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
these five stats are strength, magic, endurance, agility, and luck. Strength enhances the physical damage. Magic enhances magical damage. Endurance enhances damage resistance. Agility enhances your chances of dodging attacks, and luck enhances the probability of you landing chance-based abilities. Um,
Right.
and you may be saying to yourself, "No shit, Sherlock." But keep in mind that Persona 5 was my first proper turn-based RPG, and Persona 3 Reload is my second. So I didn't know these things. And also, I was 16 when I first played it, so I also couldn't have cared less. Like it was honestly, all of those stats were annoying to me, and it's a like I look back and I go, how the hell did I get 80 hours into that game? Because I literally never went to Mementos after the first time they told us that you were forced to. I went to Mementos like
Really?
maybe a total of 5 times in 80 hours. Like
Holy shit.
I don't know how I did it. I look back and I go, what was I smoking? That
Like
I
I
ne-
wasn't getting on you before because I'm like, yeah, it's his first RPG, but not once.
I didn't grind. I
Not
didn't.
once.
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I brute forced my way through this game.
Like
I got
the
80
part that's
hours
making
into
it.
the game. I'm pretty sure I was on the second to last palace. That's
Holy
where I left
shit.
off.
The thing that's making this like so like extra insane to me is because I did the Mementos grind like when I played Persona 5 for the first time, and I got stuck at Madarame. He was kicking my ass. And
Yeah,
you
I just brute
like
forced
no
it.
mementos, just vibes. Like
Just
it's
pure
insane to
vibes.
me. Pure
But
vibes.
now knowing what I know about Persona, I'm looking back on it like, man, I'm so excited because my mind, like, it's fuzzy. I don't remember everything. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
looking stuff up, so I did not spoiled because, like I said, I played it before. But like I'm getting like
Right.
I low key don't want to. I don't want to know anything else about the game anymore because I want to be surprised again. Because like
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I'm remembering the locations that you go to. I'm remembering what the school looks like, what characters look like, what the UI looks like. But my memories aren't 100% clear. So I'm excited to experience
Right.
it all again for the first time. Plus all of the new stuff that's added in the Royal version. Like I'm
Makes sense. Makes sense.
so excited to play this game. I've never been so excited for a turn-based game in my life because I usually hate turn-based. But
That's
Persona,
real. That's
Persona makes it
real.
fun. And
Yeah.
I have a better idea of how to maximize my time for increasing social links and the
Mm-hmm.
Arcana stuff, or social stats and social links. Um, but that will take a little bit more experimentation because those things work slightly differently from game to game.
Right.
Um, Also, I have to figure out how to like boost the like this previous five stats I mentioned because I know how you do it in Persona 3. And there's probably a very different way
Mm-hmm.
you do it in Persona 5. So I have to learn how to
Oh,
do
for
that.
sure.
Because it wasn't until like I said, until I got back into it recently that I learned that you could use cards to increase those stats. And I was like, oh, I didn't know this.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been doing this the whole time. But my end team, my go to was Aegis, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Ken,
Mm-hmm.
Yukari, and obviously myself. um,
Right. Based, I fear.
those were the best. And I realized one stupid thing that I did, was that I should have gave I just charge, but
Mhm.
I didn't. And she had a healing that I never used, and I forgot it was there. It's like at the very bottom below all of her physical attacks. And I was like, why does she have healing? I never heal with her. I heal with Ken and Yukari.
Right.
I never heal with I just. Plus, they both do like full health, full party heal, where she only does moderately heal. She doesn't even fully heal you. I should have gave her a charge
Mm.
so that she can do double her attack damage whenever she does it. But like, yeah, I look back on it. I was like, why didn't I give her a charge? But either way, I made my way through that final boss. And like, I was honestly kind of overloaded for it, and it was kind of easy. But because I learned how to grind, and I grind it to death. Um,
And also, Loki, the grind is more fun in Persona 3 than it is in Persona
it's also
5.
baked into like the main like story
Right.
quest. Whereas in Persona 5, you have to go through the palaces and mementos, which is like that's annoying, and I'm not gonna like that, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited because yeah, it's just thinking about the comparisons between the two and what is similar, and how that translates to Persona 5, and how I'll have more fun with things that I used to not like when I played Persona 5. It's just it makes me
Right.
excited to play it.
Good.